Hope and your donation. I hope and your donations. Thanks, somebody. Where's the train? Ups, can you find the train? Hope and your donation. I hope and your donations. Thanks, somebody. Where's the train? Ups, can you find the train? I can't find the train. There's too many brandings loaded. We've overloaded. I've been wanting to record a skit, but I haven't done, so I'm going to perform it as a rehearsal now. It goes like this. Whoa! Whoa! You know, because whoa! You know, because we accentuate what's going on our insides when we're experiencing the deep psychological programming. It's comical. Programming. It's comical.
Deep psychological programming?
Yeah, it's supernormal stimuli. You're familiar as a person in academia with the concept, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, stimuli. And us being a scientist, folks, we can Beauregard strawberry it down into the essence of the stimuli, and that's super normal. Like, you have to have resistance to mind control to not be suckered into it. And
Yeah. No, that makes me think of like these ash line surveys where it's like if you get people together in a group and they you can get people to say that two lines that are clearly a very different length are the same length because if this need
they'd rather not be an outcast.
Don't want to be an outcast. That's it. That's a real thing. It's a beautiful space. I think people are really full of heart and full of hope, which I think is unusual in the United States right now. And they're coming together in a way that, I mean, I'm giving away the plot here, but people are coming together here in a way that they don't come together almost anywhere else. And then they're finding ways to come together in real life too. I think it's huge. I think it's transformative. I think it's going to change the world. I'm on a soapbox now. I don't know.
Well, that was great. That was Clara and Buddy. Joe on that beautiful note. Held together by hope and your donations. They'd like to hear from me before I go.
Can I just say I'm really sorry. I called your channel impenetrable.
He loves that. That'll probably be the theme. That'll probably be the theme of his next live stream. He loves it.
When you figure it out for yourself, it's yours. If I tell you, it's mine.
Hi, this is Paul, and I'm...
Stay right here with Grim Grizz on Virtually Not Alone.
Hello and welcome to the History Rhyme streams in which there will be a shocking reveal which, Tunji, that's normally the case. That's normally the case, but unfortunately for you all, this shocking reveal has got to come way at the beginning. I'm afraid. Ready? Here we go. Ah! Ah! You see, the shocking reveal part of the stream is that I've made my facial hair start all over. I said, it's time for you to start over. So there's the shocking reveal. I'll let you recover now.
It's a whisper in your ear, now listen here. Remember, Embody, it's all so clear. No hidden strings, no puppeteer. We're by your side, have no fear. I cherish truth. I cherish truth. Remember, Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
You missed it, Chad. I done revealed it already. Sorry. I guess if you missed it, you'll get a repeat reveal constantly. We just won't be referring to it as reveal. Hello, everybody. It's been a while, and it might be a while again, but there's going to be this stream in between, and we'll see what happens there. As you know, on the show, you get what we call a savings throw, and that's against the mind control that you're swimming in, and that's even if you only count commercials like the ones that you'll find here. Okay, and now the savings throws that you get if you make a choice. See, you have to choose to get one. You choose between survival, social, wisdom, or heart as the basis for your resistance to the mind control. I roll the die representing your choice. If that die rolls a 10 or higher, you have made your savings throw against the mind control and only take half damage. Half damage. If, however, on the other hand, it's under 10, and you haven't gotten a chat bonus or a replay comment bonus that you get to add to your savings throw, roll to make it over 10, and it's under 10, you take full damage from the mind control. And that's what happens if you don't make a choice, too. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Choose. Oh, those of you choosing survival have met yourself with the Trinity today. That's a 3 for you. Better than the socialists, though. That's a natural one. This one's going to get to you, maybe. Wisdom, folks, with the 7 chakra worth of saving throws, you're going to need your replay bonus or a 7 indigo emoji from a channel member. Heart, folks, though, doing well with the Baker's Coven, a 13 for you. Indigo, kids. Oh, number 9 for the Indigo Kids. Welcome, everybody. This is the History Rhyme stream. Looks like we got to behold a bullseye. Behold a bullseye. I hope you're ready to have some fun or just be virtually not alone with everyone.
Keep it coming. Never know, I'll never die. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Well, it turns out I'm going to have to play some brang and get some coffee pretty soon. But before we get there, we have some great and wonderful news from the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy. As it turns out, there's a lady who has written a controversial book, shaking up whatever the hell Big Eva is, and her name is Meg Basham. And she made a quote tweet of a thing I saw, and I made a reply to it, and she liked my reply to it. So that's right, I got the famous-ish author, a modern present famous-ish author, liking my reply. 3 of hearts is the blue church card of the show, and I will now share that reply with you on behalf of the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy. Look there. It says, Meg Basham liked your post. Matthew 8:16 is close enough, Brad. What might any of that mean? Well, it turns out Brad Veloci had tweeted this. Oh, wait, you got to share. No, it did. Okay. He had tweeted out this, posted out this, there is no commandment that says thou shalt not associate with Harrisbackers. Sit down. To which I quote tweeted him to let him know that Brad, Matthew 8:16 is close enough to a commandment that says thou shalt not associate with Harrisbackers. And I'll let the biblical among you find out what that means for yourself. But the important part to remember is Meg Basham, famous author lady, liked what I said. Furry David asks, did the Lord of Hosts make us both shave at the same time? I don't know that I was made to shave, and I'm pretty sure you're shaving just to try to avoid the allegations of being furry, David, which we will never ever let you not be. Okay, and casino card of the show is going to be the Queen of Spades. Wow, I don't know that particular casino card has ever made an appearance on the show. What do you got in the next tab there, Grim? Oh, this part that's important for all men in your society? What? Yeah. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the guns? Well, it turns out Kale asks, what would it take for the truth to be revealed? And the Coz and Indigo of the moment had told me for men to acknowledge the assault on testosterone levels and adjust their diet accordingly. To which I consorted with the AI demons to get them to say certain dietary factors like high soy, alcohol, trans fats, excess sugar, pesticides, and licorice may lower the GnRH and LH in the human body, reducing testosterone levels. Okay.
It appears the assassins have failed.
And may they continue to do so. Welcome, everybody. This is the History Rhyme Stream, and we're getting there. But first, I want to make sure that you're aware of what this thing I'm showing you now is, and that is the Kale Zeldin. What are you doing to your lip there, man? The Kale Zeldin Defense Against the Dark Arts exploration into Conrad's Heart of Darkness. Here's a sample of him teaching things through the internet, through the power of go over there and subscribe.
Later on, he'll say, the rest of the world was nowhere. And they're wondering to themselves, they know these are voices of men. Will they attack? will they attack? I love this little bit about the cannibals that they've hired as crewmen. I don't really have time to get into it too much, but there's a sort of wry irony there that the crew are cannibals, but they're well-behaved cannibals, right? They've brought their own rotting hippo meat on board, and But at any rate, we recognize that they're relying on the restraint of these powers that are surrounding them. At least that's how Marlowe feels. He says, restraint? What possible restraint on page 51? Was it superstition, disgust, patience, fear of some kind of primitive honor? No fear can stand up to hunger. No patience can wear it out. Disgust simply does not exist where hunger is.
Oh, did you not load the thing, Grim? No, you didn't. He sent it to you and you didn't. Oh, no. Well.
Now, what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime?
That all sounds well and good, but really, how do I get there? Okay, you said this whole beautiful thing, and I know many of you, especially out there on the YouTube channel, are going to say, I have problems believing this stuff. Yeah, I get it. The thing is, a lot of people who say, I have problems believing this stuff, think that the way to answer those problems is by theory. And generally speaking, no. You just don't work that way. You don't ride a bike. You don't learn to ride a bike by theory. You don't learn to swim by theory. You can watch a lot of videos about swimming, but I promise you will not learn to swim without getting in water.
Okay, but here's the part I didn't do last time. What? Shh, do it. All right, where is it? Now, what have you done? Oh, share this tab instead, and then look at this one. Make sure you're showing it, and then, okay. No fear can stand up to hunger. No patience can wear it out. Disgust simply does not exist where hunger is. And as to superstition, beliefs, and what you may call principles, they are less than chaff in a breeze. Don't you know the devilry of lingering starvation? Its exasperating torment, its black thoughts, its somber and brooding ferocity? Well, I do. It takes a man all his inborn strength to fight hunger properly. And maybe that's why you should fast and pray.
What's reality? I don't know. When my bird was looking at my computer monitor, I thought, that bird has no idea what he's looking at. And yet, what does the bird do? Does he panic? No, he can't really panic. He just does the best he can. Is he able to live in a world where he's so ignorant? Well, he doesn't really have a choice. The bird's okay, even though he doesn't understand the world. You're that bird looking at the monitor, and you're thinking to yourself, I can figure this out. Maybe you have some bird ideas. Maybe that's...
Okay, and then, well, we're doing this history rhyme stream, and I'm afraid we've made it to that part of the stream, which makes it time for
the list. Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast magic missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting magic missile. Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. All right, and now on to the horrible part. It might come to pass that if you are over on the X, you'll come across this thing here, and that is this thing here, which is this post that's making the rounds, being retweeted by fancy people about Abigail Edwards, who has found numerous cases in which the UK judges jailed thought criminals while letting actual criminals off the hook. But as it turns out, most of this is apparently lifted from somebody called Plagizia the Hated, who has this really fancy version of the thread, which goes something like this, where this guy, apparently Judge Andrew Mearnear, as far as we're led to believe, sentenced some guy who's 69 to 32 months, over 2.5 years, right, in prison for refusing to move out of the way of police officers. Well, meanwhile, he previously let a pedophile who collected baby grape videos walk with no jail time because his lawyer had good character. And example after example is provided in this thread, which is fancy pants. Now, this brings us to the history rhyming part. You see, because once upon a time, while we focus mainly on what was going on in Germany, there's this thing that was happening over in Russia called the Bolsheviks, which ended up killing like 10 million people by starvation or something. I don't know. And as it happens, this guy, Will Tanner, said that they did the same thing. For those of you who don't going on, there's been riots and now he's throwing people in jail. But he says, this is horrifying, but it's not new. When the Bolsheviks acceded to power, they opened up the jails and freed all the violent criminals. And this happened in Crimea, and Gustav Christ and the Austrian prisoner of war, who wrote Prisoner in the Forbidden Land, describes the same thing happening in Central Asia, which is the part that we're saying it's history rhyming now, where insert people who have taken control of the government are jailing people who are complaining that their country is being destroyed from within, and letting out the criminals to help further destroy the country from within. And as such, it makes me wonder how much longer I'm going to get away with saying this stuff on these channels. And yes, so this is the level of thing where, like, if I had family over on that tiny little island, I might perhaps have them come visit. And that this is sort of like the preview of what's been happening in my own country is also fascinating, as the presidential candidate competing with the forces that are doing the same thing here is scheduled to go to jail in October before the November election. And so wonderful times all the way around. History rhymes, and I don't know what it means for any of us at this point. Remember it.
This you should see. We want.
And it seems to be that like I don't know how safe this live stream is going to be for this channel, and that's something we have to deal with as well. This is the year 4 of the LARP gate, and we're at the fall inversion. So I don't know what it spells for any of us at this point. I know that I don't feel as comfortable as I used to, and that was already pretty uncomfortable. Agency deck card of the show is the 3 of spades. In appreciation of everything everyone has done, and I don't know what. Just go away. Hey, Karen.
Hello, everybody. This is Karen at the Meaning Code, where we explore the structures of the universe to discover the metaphors that uncover the hidden reality.
Anyway, I'm in a page is turned, and I'm in a transitory phase, and that's why you haven't been seeing as much as me. I hope everything works out, and it was great to see you all again. In the dang hell is this baseless accusation, Clara? Look at this. The beard is gone. Was that not a shocking reveal? I don't understand. And I'm sorry, Matt.